Like, wow, I've explored a lot. Like, I mean, I don't want to go on about Diablo 3 anymore. I've kind of ranted about it randomly for about 30 minutes there. You know, when I say 30 minutes, I'm probably not exaggerating. This has probably been going for like 30 minutes.
I am overburdened.
So let's talk more about Diablo 2 instead. And my Ironman challenge. So, I don't know if I said this anywhere else, but I'm going to set this to players 4 if I make it to Nightmare, and players 2 if I make it to Hell, which I doubt, honestly. I doubt I'll make it to Hell, but whatever. I'm having some good vibes about beating normal, not Nightmare, because Duriel was my biggest concern. I thought I would just die on him outright. I almost did at times, but I eventually won that war of attrition there. And I don't know, Mephisto, not too bad. And you know, in some parts the lightning bolts are kind of crap, but you can survive them. You can just run about. Diablo is not that hard as long as you stay out of the lightning. Just stay out of the lightning, you'll be fine. And Bale, to be honest, Bale's minions are probably harder than Bale. And otherwise, Bale's alright. So Jiro's probably the hardest boss, especially in normal, when you face him with no real skills. Especially solo, because there's nothing you can do. It's just, ugh. It's a really annoying fight. It's always been really daunting. So I'm gonna go check where the Gidbinn is, actually. If it's in the Flayer Jungle. I can't remember, actually. Maybe it is just up here. Watch me check here and it be up here. Or maybe this is just in our section, it seems. Right. So I'm just gonna go check a wiki or something for this quest, so I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back, and it was actually the Flayer Jungle, which is the place I need to go. I thought it was in the Great Marsh, but apparently not. I also checked the release date of Diablo 1 while I was there, and it was actually 1996, and pretty much the end of 1996 as well. I don't know why I thought 1994, that is a long time ago, and way too early for Diablo 1, but yeah, apparently I did think that. But anyway, so I'm probably going to try and make some progress, get the second quest done, the Gidbinn quest. Try and get the brain in the Flayer Dungeon, and then I'm probably going to stop. I like to do Act 3 in parts, yeah. It kind of gets a little tiring if you do it all the way up to quest 4-ish. You know, just in one go. Especially since quest 4 is when I actually start to like Act 3. You know? I don't know why the starting areas are so annoying for me, but well, they are better than the Maggot Lair, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, that place just sucks, like, every time. I don't think you get much of a reward for completing this quest, honestly, though. So I've done pretty much, I think I've done, like, everyone up to this point that I hadn't apparently finished. Oh god, these guys. Thing is, they're not really hurting my mercenary or my shadow warrior there. Not a lot, at least. Didn't have enough mana there. Probably should have took a mana potion. Right. I have to admit though that wells are great in this game. Because they restore everything for you and they refill after time. Ooh, a tier rune. That may be useful. Hopefully it will be useful. Yeah, I really need to get meditation rune words going. Forgot what the runes for it were though, so I'll probably try and look them up. But as long as I have them, I would basically have free mana. And that's kind of what I want. It's just I need the runes for it though. It's always going to be harder if you are doing it this way and you're not allowed to go and kill the Countess over and over for those runes or yeah, stuff like that. I don't think they're very high runes you need though. So I could get quite easily if I just get lucky. Maybe I already do have it, I'm not entirely sure. Pretty sure that a tier rune is in it though. But then again, you've got to of course find a socketed polearm as well. Why do I have these? I just noticed that. Like I have random scrolls there. Now the Gidbinn usually is in an offshoot of the main area. Or it's near the waypoint. It's usually one of those two. This might be it actually. Or this might be the area with the brain actually. What is the Flayer Dungeon it's called, okay. Okay. I don't even know where this is leading. Okay, that was kind of pointless. Nothing over there. What we got here? These guys. Fantastic. I don't know where this is going, but okay, nothing over here. And so I head up this way to some place. I don't know where I am going. I just noticed my partner is gone as well, which isn't great. Is that more arrows? Yeah, what the hell, I'll keep some there. It's only 84, but still. Oh god. I don't even know where the hell I am, honestly. This seems like a pretty weird layout to me. Go recenter the map there. Right, I think the way to the next area would be up to that way. But actually, maybe I should get the next waypoint before I go off after I get the 2 quests done there. The third one won't be done because you need some other parts, but still. Come on, area, give me something. I'm just wandering around here. Maybe it's because these areas look pretty much the same. Because there's not much variety when it comes to areas. I mean, obviously there's separate acts, but for areas in the same act, you'll usually have the same cave for the same side area. That's one I gotta admit, in Diablo 3 there's a lot more side areas, and while they do have a similar style, I think they are a little better off in this game. It's kind of all similar here, apart from like the swap halfway through. Act 1 is basically all open fields and all caves. Act 2 has open fields, which are basically deserts, and more caves, you know. But, you know, they're varied enough to make me keep playing, obviously. I do like the tombs from Act 2, and the Arcane Sanctuary was a really nice switch up. One of my favourite areas in the game, actually. Look at this one guy try to follow me. What are you doing? I never noticed I never went this way before, okay. More arrows. Ah, you got all of Lightning Sentry. So my plan for when I get Death Sentry is to put 4 Lightning Sentries down, or however many me and my partner put down. And then for the last one, put a Death Sentry down, because that will do a Corpse Explosion. But Death Sentry generally does less damage than Lightning Sentry. So you've got to make sure that, well, while you can just stack Death Sentry a lot, it's generally better in terms of damage to put down some Lightning Sentries and then do the Corpse Explosion one. Generally. But once again, my partner's putting down 2 traps there, you know, I only put down 1. So it's kind of hard to judge, but we'll get there. I don't know if your partner really has a mana bar or anything like that. They have a restriction on casting stuff, or when they do cast stuff, I don't know. I don't know a lot about the mechanics of this game. Oh god. Maybe if I find... there is a waypoint in Flayer Jungle, so I should be able to find that on the way. If I'm lucky, which I'm probably not, but... can only hope, right? God damn it. Are these the only enemy? They are basically the only enemies here right now. Don't particularly like these shamans as well. They're terribly annoying. Especially ones that hit from far away. Aren't you, Wesley? Ugh, I'm not even dealing with you, honestly. Wow, lightning everywhere. Reminds me of my paladin. I think this is going to be the secret. There was the swampy pit. Cool. And the waypoint. Right, okay, nice. I'm going to forgo the swampy pit because it's kind of side area, and I figure what's the point, really. There's nothing else here, so yeah. We finally went and done that on Nightmare, the swampy pit. I didn't really get far in it before, so yeah. Yeah, some of the side areas I always skip, but some of the ones I always go in. It's weird like that. The pit in Act 1 is really nice in Hell mode because basically anything can drop there. It's the level 85 area. But the problem is, obviously, the enemies have terrible drop rates because they're like falling in. But it's actually quite a nice place to grind for runes and stuff like that because it can drop all the runes. But if you have a lot of magic to find, then you can actually find some decent stuff there after a while. You'd probably get more consistent things from like running Act 5, you know, the end of Act 5, you know, Bale's minions and that, and Bale himself. But yeah, that's actually something I really like about Diablo 3 is that they made so the boss fights don't really matter for drops because basically you would just run bosses in this game, right? So in Diablo 3 they made it so every time basically champions and elites. You know, the yellow and the blue monsters in that game have special abilities as well. They have blue names. They're not special. They don't have a special name, but they have special abilities. Right, there we go. Those all have the best drops in the game, but of course it's completely random what they drop. And I think you get a buff. I think you need to beat Hell mode before you get that. It's an Eth rune. That's an Eth rune, I should say. It's a buff that gives you... Right, let me think here. Nah, whatever, I'll get rid of this poison thing. It's a buff that gives you... I can't remember the exact percentage, but it gives you magic find and gold find every time you kill an elite or unique enemy pack. It stacks up to 5 times, I know that much. But I think you need to beat Hell before you start seeing it. At least, I never noticed it before then. But that means that you should probably stay in one game and just, you know, that's the best way to magic find in Diablo 3, really. So I think it's kind of nice how they set up so that you don't just run bosses day in day out, because Bale runs, you know, that's why I eventually gave up on getting any character above like level 90. Just constant Bale runs you had to do. Eventually became just not fun at a point. But hey, that's how they designed the game, although I'm not entirely sure they designed it to be at such high levels, because yeah, people complain about the level cap, but they never really take into consideration that in Diablo 2, I doubt when they developed it, they really thought about the highest level and end game stuff like that, so yeah. Nothing against Diablo 2, but yeah. Right, Jesus, let's find somewhere, come on. There's the Gidbinn, okay. It's a Tal rune. And all the runes to do. I just took the Gidbinn and probably gave me a elite. I went and called it elite. Oh Jesus. Okay, that was kind of a abrupt opener, but whatever. Jeez, these guys are annoying. And there's the Gidbinn right there. I like how for the traps in, you could just put your traps and like watch your XP bar go up. Right, the Gidbinn.
What a delicious.
Yeah, shut up, Azadly. Wow, it was ridiculous. There is actually a unique called the Gidbinn in Diablo 3 figures. Right, the Gidbinn to Ormus. And the Flayer Dungeon, very nice. But and I got the waypoint, so I'll go through the Flayer Dungeon and yeah.
Done well.
Yeah, what did I get for that? Oh, I get a ring from him, I remember that. Alright. Yeah, what the hell is better than that? May as well. I have ridiculous poison resist, which isn't a bad thing.
Now that fewer of the Iron Wolves are needed to guard the...
Yeah, I think you need to do that quest before the mercenaries will help you. Okay. I'm not going to get an Act 3 mercenary because they're kind of shit. Well, it's not really that they're shit, but... Yeah, Khalim's brain. I was on that, actually. Good old Cane Boy, I think he's gone senile. Khalim's brain, okay. Oh Jesus, first room I walk in. Just fire! Fire until everything is dead. Arrows. Okay. Now, I can't remember if there's 2 or 3 levels to this dungeon. I assume there's only 2. Oh god, that's a lot of enemies. These guys aren't too bad until like hell mode, and it's just ridiculous how annoying they are. Yep, keep firing. I am trying to take more advantage of shift click instead of just running up in their face and shooting them with a bow. I figured that's probably not very effective, especially when they breathe fire on me. My Shadow Warrior is fine at level 3, honestly, so more points in Lightning Sentry blocks. And when I say that, she starts to die. Right, put some points into Dex. I'll put a good 5 points in because my attack rating is kind of shit right now. Well, at least we can take out these champions. And possessed. I really hate these water watchers as well, but I usually never bother killing them, honestly. Look at all my mercenary and Shadow Warrior all poisoned in that. Oh, that's lovely. Shoot you in face from point blank range. I don't know, seems like a legit tactic, don't you think? Stamina shredding. You know, I wonder how the Lightning Sentries actually pick a target. They just seem to fire randomly, honestly. I would really like to know how they pick their target. Basket, alright. I hate these traps as well. Even though they do like no damage at all, they're just annoying. It's funny when you block them though. That's Splint Mail. I'm kind of just wearing shit right now. And yeah, that sword is kind of not entirely useful to me right now. Whatever, you know, I may as well. I look a little more. Okay, that looks a little better, I think. Right, over this way. Damn it. Soul killers everywhere. Okay, kite shield. Oops. The hell. I kept pressing wrong buttons there. Ooh, it's not bad. I'll keep that. Not like I'm using the cube for anything else right now, am I? And I'm not entirely sure if I should even bother trying to make, what was it, the crafted items, because they're usually pretty bad. I heard the blood set is the best set because of its life leech and stuff, but it's still not very good, honestly. I tried them out. I got a ring that was really nice. It had 5% life leech, but yeah, the only reason people craft the blood set rings is you can get dual leech on them, basically mana leech and health leech. Some giving you like up to 20%, and I took a lot of damage there. Some giving you a lot of percent is what I mean. Like, I think there was one that was like 11 life leech, 6% mana leech, something like that. Which is pretty good for a ring. But yeah, people generally do not craft stuff. The thing I found amusing is that, you know, there is that magic stat in this game. You know, like magic, some things use it. I think guided, the guided arrow use it? I know Berserk does. There's other stuff that use magic damage instead of actual damage. Maybe it's magic arrow, probably does as well. And enemies generally don't have resistance to that, and neither do you. I think it's I think it is just 0 constantly. But there is this one item in the game that can give you magic resistance, and that's one of the crafted things. I believe it's the safety shield. Not that you really would want that, and that seems like a rune. And Jesus, I'm dying. Okay, I ran into that for the third time, and I was like, maybe I should stop running it. A towel rune, okay, that's new. Probably my oh no, I had a towel rune. Never mind. I thought that was new, but apparently not. Right, whatever. Did we, rejuve? Okay, I'll just drink that. I like how I have full rejuve potions already. I think I crafted them. Flying scimitar. And they always drop a scimitar, isn't that lovely? Oh, is there 3 levels? Alright. Well, I don't care about the rest. This is the 2nd level, so fuck that. Plus, I'd like to keep these videos every time I do them to like 2 35-minute ones or thereabouts. So let's try and get this relatively quickly. I always hate when you go on a floor and there's like no enemies. They like to do this in these areas and just freak you out, man. Apart from the traps, of course. Jesus. I like how you came back there. But I think this is a place with Witch Doctor and Dugu. Or just Flayer Shamans, I guess. Okay, I guess this wasn't... Wait. Was he cold and chatted? I guess. Guess it must have been another unique. I never really moused over him to see what he was. But, alright. Nope. I love it when this happens in the game when you can just look at that. That is beautiful. Yeah, you're a super unique, are you? I can't get the tower. I could keep the tower in and get something better now. I got 3 of them, don't I? I got 2 there. But I don't know if I do need a tower in or not, so I'll probably check that right after. Just, do I need a tower in for meditation thingy? I don't even know its name. And I forget its fucking name. What?
I can't tell you.
Insight, isn't it? Yeah, it's insight. Okay, I completely blanked there. The other one is Infinity, and that gives a Conviction Aura.
Not enough mana.
Level 12 Conviction Aura, which is pretty good. The problem with Conviction Aura is you kind of have to make it quite high level before you really see it being good. It's unfortunate. Right, so the chest was here. Oh. And the brain was here. Gotta put the trap right there, don't they? What the hell? It's a ring. God damn it. Just constantly getting hit by that. Not worth my time. I'll take a tower in. I'll take those talons as well. Ooh, they're alright. But yeah, that was that part of the quest. And now it wants to get me the heart. Damn it, trap. And the bazaar. So I'm going to leave that till next time, and I'll see you guys next time on Diablo 2 Ironman Challenge.